Alright guys, I think it's time to get everything cleaned up. Put this thing together here. I got this bearing. It's going to help me press this bearing on because there ain't no room to get the nut on with the yoke. So I'm going to use this bearing and this little spacer here to drive that thing down and then take the nut off, pull that stuff off, put the yoke on, and then drive the yoke on with the nut, and then torque it down with this big torque wrench to about 230 foot-pounds, which we already have it set. 225 plus 5, 230 foot-pounds. Got the gear oil here so we can lube up the gears, slap it in. And this is the other washer. It's going to go on in between. This one's going to go in between there and this this bearing. Alright, so let me get all this stuff up underneath there and set it up and slap this thing together real quick. Alright, so the pinion's going to go in on this side. I already got the races pressed in. This race on this side is the one with the shims behind the race. So remember that. That's already in there, pressed in. We'll go to the other side and we'll get it done. Alright, we're over on this side. Got all the tools I think I need. Hopefully I can be able to hold this thing without it spinning. I got this tool that holds the yoke, so when I'm tightening the yoke, but I don't really have a tool on there right now, so hopefully it doesn't just spin in my hand. Yeah, we're gonna drop it in. So I was right. There ain't no way to hold it. It's just spinning on me. So I'm gonna have to whack it in a little bit, hold it from the back, and whack in on it a little bit and get that bearing to go on a little. Hopefully it'll work. Slow the video down so you guys can see me struggle. Alright, so we're gonna try to take this nut back off. Take the nut back off. Take this sucker off. Take that sucker off. Put this sucker back on. Actually, go that way. So where they're butted up against each other. That's the only thing I can't hold this and hold that. Oh shoot. I almost do need another person. How am I gonna hold that and whack it? Fuck. Let's see. Try to make it a little lighter so it's not so heavy. Maybe I can whack it right there. Ready? Ready, guys? Come on. I don't know if it's going or not. It's hard to tell. This bearing is just hard to tell if I can get it. No, I can't get that nut on yet. There ain't no way. it's stopping me right there. Shoot. Yeah, I need somebody to be able to hold this fucker while we whack on it. It's going. Fuck, I can't believe it went. It actually moved a little bit. But I think my socket's like stopping me, so I'm not being able to hit it with a hammer. Fuck. I wish I could, guys. I wish I could figure this out. I don't know. I don't know if I have it on there far enough to get the yoke on. I doubt it. But we'll see. Bring the yoke. Next up. Okay guys, so we are far enough tapped in now. I can get the yoke on and get the nut started. So let's put this washer on, which is the sling washer or whatever. The oil sling washer first. Oil slinger. And then we're going to put the yoke on. I'm going to put the seal on after I get it all set up and tightened up. I'm not going to put the new nut on right now either. I'm just trying to get everything squeezed up, tightened up. At least I can start the nut now. Get this pinion snugged up. Get it torqued down to 230. And then I'll take the nut back off. Check the preload. We should be good. So I got my pry bar here. There's a wrench slid into a jack handle. I got the big old adapter on that, so I could put it onto this guy. I got my drill. Now we can tighten some shit up. Alright. So, thinking I'm actually pulling it out like this, instead of having to hold it from back. I'm just going to pull the pressure on it. Getting there. Still a little loose. Go a little bit snugger, and then we're ready for the torque wrench. Alright. Yeah. Ready for the torque wrench now. Go grab the torque wrench. Torque her down. 230. Alright, back with the torque wrench. Set to 230. Give it a go until we get a click. Oh yeah, we're still loose. Alright, we're getting close, guys. Do one click at a time here. Sure I'm on good. Right there. 230. So we're torqued down. You guys want to see what the preload is? Yeah, that preload feels snug, but supposed to be a certain range. Brand new gears. brand new bearings. Got the little guy right here. Inch pounds. So we're looking for 15 or so. 15 to 20. Oh, man, it feels tight. Yeah, it feels tight. I think we're over. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little tight. Damn it. Alright, I just pulled this yoke off. So we had to take this back out and add a shim underneath the bearing. Not this side of the bearing, the other side. Added a 0.24 millimeter shim. So now we're ready to put this on, the seal on and everything. We're pretty good on the drag is perfect. The play on the gear, what's it called? I can't even think right now. But yeah, I'm gonna start knocking this seal on, put the axles in, clean the back up so I can put the cover on. Get ready to put the cover on and have it done and sealed up. Alright, about ready to put the nut on this yoke. Got some red Loctite, some 271. Gonna put the new washer and the new nut. There's the socket. Got the impact. Got this all set up. So let's do it. Set you off right here. How's that? That work? Alright. Some Loctite on here. You know what? It's probably easier if I rotate it to where I can drip it. Drip on that side. Nice little drop. Spin it around. Putting it on the threads in there. Nice little drop on there. Nice little drop on there. Oh yeah. We're good on that. I should have put the washer on first. Put some Loctite behind the washer. Alright. This back up. Impact, check. I still got the puller on 16. 16. Alright, here we go. I don't want to go too tight, so I'd rather snug it on the rest of the way with the torque wrench just to be on the safe side. Alright. I'm gonna go to, what we got, a 2 something. 200 something. 230 foot-pounds. Crazy. tight. Bottomed out. Alright. What's the preload? What's the frickin' preload? Help it get going. Showing like 30 that way, but and about 21 that way. So we're right at the same spot we were. And remember, I got the ring gears in right now, so it's, what is it, 16? I think we had like 16 plus whatever we have back there totaled up. That's why it's 30 one way and 21 the other way. The gears, the one side of the gears got a more flat edge, and the other side's got like a ramp edge. So one way is going to be a little easier than the other. Alright, so we're done with that. Time to move on to the axles. Alright, got the axles right here next to me, ready to drop in. Lube it up with some oil and stab it in there. Give it a little squirt right there first, and then I drive her in. Right there. Spread the seal open on the top side so where you can put some oil in there in between the seal and the bearing. Put a good amount in there and some behind. And I close that seal back up. It's ready. Just like so. That was easy. Locking nuts. Crazy that there's only 4 little bolts and nuts that hold your axle in. There's no clips on the back side of the axle. It's just kind of weird. Next. Pretty boring, but yeah, that's that. That's the next one. I took some springs off. To help us get these things off earlier through the week. Already threw the passenger side axle in. Just want to video this leg. Show you how easy it is. I don't think you need to see both sides being done because it's not very much to it. Lube it up and stab her in.
Who are you talking to?
Huh?
Who are you talking to?
Oh shit.
I'm working every day very hard and I never had money. Fucking shit.
Got that brake stuff all back together. There's a torque wrench. Torque wrench the caps down back there. That's all done. Yeah, I just let it drip a little bit. Clean up that area where that cap cover goes and get ready to do some silicone and seal it up. That's about it though. Pretty much done with that. Got the drums here. Painted them high temp black so everything be black. Needs to go on. Boom. So that's it for this video. Catch you guys later. Peace.